live?
Ready, big man?
Are we awake right now, guys?
We live?
Happy Thanksgiving.
Are we in a dream? Or are we awake?
Whoa.
Well, hold on. Let me spin my totem, guys. Don't look, though.
Welcome back, D-listers. It's the third episode of the D-list podcast featuring the boys,
Yeah.
Mike, Corey, Buck,
Yeah.
Cornelius,
Roll
please.
off your tongue.
and we're doing
I
Inception.
prefer to go by Cornelius, please.
Do it in
Action, sci-fi, adventure, thriller, psychological nightmare.
A little bit.
About a man, Dominic Cobb, played by Leonardo DiCaprio.
Himself.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think of DiCaprio?
Big cat.
Big
Maybe-
fan of his acting.
Maybe date your age.
Less fan of his outside of work. Not a terrible person.
I'd let him date my daughter.
Well, yeah. Well, you got to wait till she hits 18, and then the second she turned 24, he done.
25 in the top is insane.
I hope you
Every
don't.
time.
I hope DiCaprio never watches this
I
episode.
hope he watches this right here. I love you as an actor, sir.
But get a grip.
We would love to have
Date
you on
some
one
older
day.
women.
Get a
Mike.
grip, man. Get a grip.
All right. Anyways,
Real DiCaprio heads no.
I don't know if Dominic Cobb in the movie was like that, but Cobb is a.
That's why he's keeping that projection of her, is because he's keeping her young. He's not. He thought he was slick.
That movie was
She had her big
foreshadowing,
He thought he
boy.
was slick with that. She was 23 max.
Christopher Nolan helping the man out too, bro. It's like, I got you. If you be my main character, I got you, my boy. Anyways,
Anyhow,
Dominic Cobb is a dream thief.
Yep.
He steals dreams,
Distractor.
Takes
steals ideas out of people's minds,
that shit out
excuse
of
me,
there.
guys.
uses them for his own personal gain.
Uh-huh.
And Mr. Sato.
got
I
him
don't know his
top
first
team.
name. Did they say his first name?
I don't know.
I don't
I wrote
know.
down Mr. Shado.
I
I think they
Lead
might have
character.
offered him with a job to perform Inception, which is planting the idea in someone's mind instead of stealing it.
In there.
For Mr. Saito's
So he forms a
own
crew
game.
Uh-huh.
to perform this deed
The deed.
and takes a lot of crazy turns.
A lot of crazy turns. They ended up in the Modern Warfare 2 campaign at one point. Shit was nuts.
Do they really?
No, but
Well,
it
there
looks
was a
like
level
it.
in the MW2 campaign where it's snowing and like
It kinda looks like it.
Oh,
it's a
yeah,
lot
yeah.
Like that.
Not exactly.
Dude, if they had like
Obviously.
a Inception game mode, bro,
That should be crazy.
that'd be pretty
It'd be
fire.
a hard ass game to make though.
They're still making GTA 6, bro.
Yeah, and that's a
Like-
normal ass game, and I think they're gonna make layers upon layers.
They really about to have them booties shaking out there in GTA 6, bro. They can make an Inception video
I'll be
game.
all up in
Is that what you
club.
dream about? Is somebody incept your mind
I've
and
been,
put
dream-
GTA 6
I've been dreaming
stripper
for a
booties?
long time. I'm just like those people in the one scene. They come here to wake up.
All the old ass people just
You're just there playing GTA 6 only at the strip club. That's actually all you're there for.
Well, anyways, let's talk about the movie.
That's what we did.
Yeah, my bad.
No, we got a lot off track. Sorry.
One of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
One of my favorite Nolan movies for sure.
It's top 3 for me.
Yeah, I think it's a top 3 Nolan movie for me.
Top 3 non-animated.
It's up there for me for sure. I think I just love the way the story's told. It's so complex
Top
and
10 in it, 4.5.
I got a lot of movies.
You're-
4.5 plus.
you're a hard
There's a little
bargain,
spoiler.
brother.
Oh yeah.
He rated
But-
it 4.5. Let's explain that real quick. Originally at 4.
I rated it 5. 5,
Mid.
I had 5.
undoubtedly 5 for me.
Undoubtedly 5.
Yeah.
I don't even have an exact reasoning for giving it 4.5. I was just watching it. I'm like, this isn't a 5. So I gave it 4.5.
I was watching it and I was like, this shit is 5.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Hell
don't
yeah.
even know what it was.
This is my second time watching it, and first time I gave it 5 stars, and then like halfway through watching this, I was thinking I might dock half a star actually.
Wow.
Which is crazy.
For what?
Not the best dialogue in some of the scenes, and then that clip when he's first talking with Elliot Page, actor. What was her?
Ariadne.
Ariadne.
Goofy ass name.
It is a.
It's a
goofy
good name.
It's unique,
Should we bring in Filippo too?
but when they
Filippi.
first started walking up the thing sideways, it just looked a little goofy, and there's a couple
When
scenes.
they're
That's a hard thing.
God,
That's a
dude.
It is a hard
to
thing.
do,
It is a
though.
hard thing.
Dude, they
but
did it good though, bro.
There's
did not
like a
look
weird
smooth.
little like. There's a
There's a
little,
weird, yeah. Which just,
But like,
fucking
if you're
work to
walking up how else would they look in real life?
I think if it were shot, if it were made now, they could do
That's
it.
a hard thing to do.
But anywho,
I
it
don't
looked
know.
a
I
little
thought they
goofy.
did so good with
Some
all
of
the
the dialogue
shots.
was a little buns too, but overall the acting was good. It's a great concept in my mind. I think it's a
It's
really
an
cool idea.
unbelievable concept, yeah.
Be having some crazy ass streams now. Imagine 2 or 3 layers of other dreams being inside.
I woke up this morning and I thought to myself, like, how deep were my dreams really tonight? Because, you know, like when they all wake up from the dream, when Cillian Murphy's character walks up, he just like has no idea what happened.
That's
like,
just normal.
I really had a dream last night.
like we could have, imagine what could have happened in our dreams last night. I could have been.
Well, he wrote down his dream.
I think my dream last night was so fucking like odd for me. As soon as I woke up, I put it in my notes app. I was is
it okay for the D-listers' ears?
Yeah, no, it was like this weird. It was like this weird arena, and they were running trials everywhere, and it was like the trial I was in was this sand pit, but it was kind of like on an incline.
Were you running in them jeans?
I don't even know what I was wearing, but I was on
probably
like,
dream.
it was like a sand pit in this incline, right? And I couldn't climb up it, and there were people looking in, but I knew they couldn't see me. It was like I went to go call out for help or something, and nothing was coming out. My voice was like warbled, I guess that's the word. Where like you don't know what's coming out. It's just kind of like noise.
Oh, gibberish?
Yeah, there was nothing coming out, and I was sitting there panicking and everything, and then I just like slowly woke up. I'm like, that shit was nuts, and then I wrote it in my notes app, and then went back to bed. That's all I got.
I don't know, man.
Dominic Cobb's coming for you,
He's coming.
boy. He's
Coming
coming.
hard and fast.
Pause.
Coming hard and fast.
Easy mind to breach.
Easy mind. That subconscious is not militarized
And
at
what you
all.
playing in his mind?
Penetrate right in there.
That thing is
Thanks.
robbable.
Some happy thoughts about Cornelius. That's what I would play.
Take a few things.
But yeah, I
Trade Cornelius, Jamar Chase.
mean, I definitely think you're.
That's what
I definitely think there's like a little bit of dialogue that's a little sus.
Yeah.
I think most of it is good.
Yeah. But just the concept, and then
I mean,
I love the ending.
the ending is
But we'll
so
get to that
great.
later.
I will definitely talk about the ending. The ending is probably my favorite part of the movie.
Crazy.
I just remember the first time I watched the movie and how dumbfounded I was, and
It's a crazy ending. It's a crazy way to end it. Everybody wants to know, man. Everybody wants to know.
I can only imagine seeing it in the theaters. I wish I could have.
You think people were asking each other on the way out of the theater? Like,
I saw a video a while ago of there's like a reaction video of Inception in the theaters, and they're like someone was recording it on their little freaking BlackBerry, or is that what them shits were called back then?
Yeah, little BlackBerry.
Some little shitty ass phone. And it was
Samsung.
and it's the spinning
slide.
top, and then when it cut to black, like you could hear the whole theater like start fucking yelling and like what
the Sigma? Oh my god.
what the cuss.
What?
Watch the last episode, people.
Real D-list cinema heads know.
They know. They've been around from the get-go.
What the cuss?
All 3 weeks. Any other thoughts? Original thoughts? Not original thoughts, because
I had a lot of
they
things
came back from the dream.
Nobody's had an original.
I had a lot of things I think were cool, but I don't know if they're meant for now or later.
I mean, I have a huge list of stuff. I took a lot of notes.
Another thing that I didn't like is like the hitmen and the police and the Cobalt Engineering hitmen. They had stormtrooper aim.
They did beam. What was his name?
I mean,
But whenever it came to hitting like Dom, they had stormtrooper aim.
I mean,
There's
okay,
literally
well,
a part where Dom stood there. He stood still for a minute. And he looked towards
when they were chasing him, when he was
all the bullets
recruiting
went around him.
the dude that was going to do the shape shifting in there. He was going down a straight alley, narrow ass alley, straight easy shot. No training. You don't even need training when you hit that shot. And these dudes are sitting there whiffing.
it is a dream. They're not real.
No,
people.
in the real world.
Yeah, that part was real.
What-
when he was looking for the chemist, like we
That
were
was-
talking
that
about
was
the
when
people
they
that
was
were
in
down
that-
there and everything.
Oh, they barely fired off any shots, and you
No,
gotta
they were-
also.
They were.
but
They
you,
were trying.
Wait,
to
no,
light
but
the
you
bad
gotta
stuff.
also think like how many civilians were
When
around.
there was a
you
part
gotta
where he was
kind of like.
there was
they're
a
probably tensed up a little bit.
there was a part where they were in a clear
He was
ass.
in that little alley, and he was trying to like.
Nobody
shoot
else.
through.
They weren't there yet.
Yes,
though.
they were.
No, they were not.
They got a good look. They showed it in the movie.
No, they were not there yet. They had
Real-
not hit the corner.
Real Inception has.
They weren't. They weren't. They were not there yet.
Real Inception has no man.
Whatever. I'm just
I
defending.
made a
my
note
goat.
of it. I saw it.
I'm just defending my goat. I saw the same damn movie.
I put a note. You ain't got no notes, guys.
Your
You
note
ain't
don't
prepared.
got no highlights on it. Look at my shit.
I don't need to
Oh
highlight.
my
That shit.
You highlighted the hell out of that.
I'm
What's
organized.
that whole white part up top?
I don't need to be
That's
organized.
it's a diagram of the 5 dream sequences and how it works.
cool.
We could put that up for the viewers once we talk about
That's
it.
a lot of
I will
editing
put
there.
that.
I
That's
have,
a lot of
I have
editing.
2
you're
of them.
asking,
I have 2 of
actually.
them.
Oh my
Yes.
god! Yeah, there is a second diagram.
Shout out our editor, guys.
It's me. Yeah, put him up there.
We're paying him the big bucks.
Put him up there, Mike.
The first thing I got in my notes was, the first time watching this, my second watch, I didn't realize that Saito got caught in limbo in that first scene, and that was him as an old man. Which I thought was pretty cool seeing that the first time.
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, that's one of the things I love about this movie is like the first 10 minutes, the entire movie are just thrown right in your face.
Yeah.
Like you see the ending, you see Cobb. I mean, obviously, your first time watching it, you have no idea like where Cobb's coming from. You have no idea where Sato's coming from. And then they flash back to where they're younger and they're talking about Inception with Sato in the dream, and he explains the whole process of doing Inception, or I guess whatever the reversal of Inception is, and training Sato's mind. And then you get, I think it's 3 sequences after that. It's Cobb's dream, and then you go to the scene
on a train.
No. The next dream after that they show is the one where they're in Sato's apartment. And then they push Dom into the hot the hot tub. Guys, I had a little hot tub.
Can I get a hot tub?
And then it cuts to the train. Or is there another dream in there? I think that might be it.
That was it. It was just a dream within a dream.
Well, it was a dream within a dream within a dream, because the very first shot is Limbo. It goes from Limbo to the dream to the dream to reality.
I didn't even clock that. That's kind of crazy.
I know. It shows like 4 of the 5 levels, and it shows you Limbo at the start, which is like cool.
No.
Or is that the reality?
Wrong.
But yeah.
Limbo is just him rescuing him in Limbo. I think they just put that in front, and then the real movie starts with them dream within a dream.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, what I'm saying was, it was Nolan like.
I get what you mean.
Showing us all the levels of dreams and how they work.
Yes.
And telling us the whole process of the Inception and of the dream levels and how it works. Before you even realize what the fuck's going on.
There's no Inception.
Like the first 15 minutes you're watching the first time.
He was just extracting there. There was no
They're
Inception.
like, I'm in a dream. And then they cut to another dream. Like, I'm still in a dream. I'm still in a dream. You're like, what the fuck are they talking about? But now watching it makes
perfect sense.
Perfect sense. It really does. Yeah. I think it's a wild ride. Wild ride we got.
Wild ride.
What else?
I had one thing written down.
Let's hear it.
Oh, you got one thing written down?
I've got a couple things written down.
You've really been locked in, bro.
I got one thing.
I didn't do my research on this one. I won't lie.
He's more so our editor, so he's good.
I'm gonna be dead honest. I watched it this morning.
It's okay. I mean,
who does that?
I wonder.
Who does that? I wanted to know. Right. It's a little further into the movie. The car's flipping around, and they're doing that whole scene. What's dude's name with the slick back hair?
Arthur.
Do you know? Is it Arthur?
Yes, sir.
You talking about Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character?
I think so, yeah.
A.K.A. Robin in the Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah. So he's doing this whole thing in the hotel hallway, right? He's flipping around. The gravity's all.
It's my favorite scene.
It's a great scene. The gravity's all messed up and everything.
In the hotel?
Yeah.
Practical effects.
Right. Okay.
No CGI. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, I think I saw something about that.
They built the whole set.
Room that it just like spins.
Yeah. We'll talk about that later too.
Fucking when they were all laying there in the hotel, conked out, were they just getting thrown around, like slamming on the ceiling and the floor and everything?
Probably.
Like they had to have been.
Yeah. But they're sedative and they're asleep, so nothing's
would
gonna
that
happen.
not count as kind of a kick? Like
the sedation is so heavy that's why they needed that explosive to be the kick. Them splashing into water would be the kick.
But
that's why he puts the bombs on the elevator.
That's my thing though. Like bombs on the elevator, the elevator goes down.
Then they hit the floor
the
so
kick
hard.
The kick is when it hits. You know how fast the elevator's going?
Hit the floor so
hard.
But
so you don't think going from like you're laying on the bed and then your entire room flips around and you slam onto the ceiling.
But it's not moving that fast. It's not moving that fast. You see how slow they're floating when they're
like, but I don't know. I feel
they're
like
not hitting.
Laying there and then it gets flipped. Then
they're not moving that fast.
Like that.
Fair enough then. But anyway, yeah, they were absolutely just flopping around in that room.
They were
going everywhere.
Yeah, that scene was really sick.
Really cool.
I just remember when I was younger. I don't know if y'all remember this, but I hadn't seen the movie probably until I don't know. I was sometime in high school. Maybe I was like sophomore, junior, senior. But it came out 2014 was my sophomore year. But I just remember the trailer and seeing the slow mo of DiCaprio falling into the water and seeing the whole world like collapse on, or the buildings collapse on top of each other, and then that scene of them rotating in the hall, and I was like, dude, this is so unique and different. Like, what the hell is this movie? I don't even remember what the fuck I was getting at, but then just seeing those scenes in the movie itself and putting the pieces together of why those scenes were happening and what they meant was dope. I think those, like, you see them in the trailer, and I think like those 3 parts were 3 of my probably top 5 or 6 favorite parts of the movie were those shots and those scenes.
Yeah,
that's fair. I had a couple for my favorites. The fight in the hotel where he was spinning around was one of them.
Yeah.
And not even oddly, it's a good scene when at the same time when the car is flipping around everywhere and they show everyone in the car just like
every time they cut to the car is really cool.
Very, very cool.
Because it just everything in the deeper dreams is happening so fast. And
you think that motherfucker was a good driver? Or do you
I think he did good with what he had.
I think none of them died in there.
And like you're in this.
It's not a better driver than you.
You're in this shit ass van. No, he was tearing it up. You're in this shit ass van. It's pouring rain because he couldn't hold in his.
How you know they ain't put a Hellcat engine in there?
No, that was a shit
They
ass
used
van.
They used their imagination.
Anyway, they're in the shit ass van.
In the dream, those vans are the Hellcats and Hellcats are the vans.
How you know? You don't know.
They're in a shit ass van. It's pouring rain. Bro's getting shot at. He did what he could.
He did. I think he did a good job.
He did his fucking job.
I'm gonna whoop their ass up though.
Unlike Cobb. Cobb did do his job at the end, but he struggled to do his job for quite a while.
He had to go to Limbo.
Shooter, dog.
He had to go to Limbo.
Shooter, fucker.
Yeah,
Oh, the shooter, I'm on shooter.
Not even real. Or is she? Just
Not
kidding.
real.
But yeah, I was saying how that was my favorite scene is, when they're in Arthur's dream and he had to then figure out a new way to get a new kick because of the gravity going on. I thought that was really cool, just watching him try to combat all these other people while also trying to pull them into the elevator to.
I do got one
get the
problem
kick.
with that scene.
They
said in the movie he had 3 minutes. He had 3 minutes to do all that shit. He did that in 3 minutes. In 3 minutes, he went through 2 different rooms, grabbed the explosives, grabbed the C4 from the ceiling, wrapped them up.
It is
got
floating,
them into the
though. You
elevator,
could just
and still had time to like sit there and wait until you absolutely had.
He was not picking up his pace.
No,
He was kind of moving
taking his
slow.
time.
he was moving slow.
no, but
3
Arthur's a
minutes?
go. I put the note here. He low key got hands.
He just got hands.
Bro.
He was mixing those motherfuckers.
I told
up.
you, watch Warrior, bro. He plays that MMA dude. Tom Hardy, bro, got hands. And he's like a.
Not even Tom Hardy.
You know who? Arthur? Oh, Arthur.
was beating
I was getting
ass.
Arthur and Eames mixed up. I think Tom Hardy's character. So okay, now the whole time I was listening to you, I was thinking of Eames' dream.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got one more thing. On
Yes.
Arthur's.
Okay, I understand what you're saying now.
That took
He's just sitting there.
a long
Did
time.
take him his sweet fucking time.
Yeah.
He was definitely not
top of
not
that,
locked in.
while he was doing all of that, there was like a little box. There's a little box or a suitcase or something that was up at the top. Right? It was up at the top when everything was like gravity was inverted. There was a dude sitting behind that box. Right? And he moved the box out of the way. The guy was about to shoot him. Arthur clocked him in the fucking mouth. How long do you think bro was sitting behind that box? How long was he there just camping, waiting for him to pull up?
20 dream days.
20.
Well, which level was it? Because that could actually be a lot
It was
longer
the
than 20 dream
third
days.
level.
Because the first day would be 20 dream days, right?
It was the third
But,
level.
It was the second level.
Oh, that could actually be a lot longer.
Wasn't it? Because first level was
It's
the van.
dream. It's dream level 2.
Yeah, first
So
level
would
was the
that not
van,
be
second
60
level was
days?
the hotel, third level was the
6
Modern Warfare
months.
2 campaign. And fourth was Limbo.
I refer to campaign.
That's what it was.
So yeah, back into the favorite scene, just to piggyback a little more. I mean, one of my favorite scenes is definitely the ending, which let's give it a few more minutes because for the ending and,
keep you guys
and
waiting on that one.
the spinning top shot itself is
Big discussion.
definitely it for me. But before we really get into that, I'd say there was one shot of when Cobb is holding the sniper and Eames' dream in the Modern Warfare 2 campaign scene, and he's watching Cillian Murphy's character go in to talk to his dad, and then you see Maul drop down, and the noise just like goes so quiet, and like you just like get so scared because you haven't seen her in like I don't know 20 or 30 minutes, and you're like, and then you're like, damn, it's Maul, and you're like, damn, like you think everything's gonna be over and it's all good, and then you see Maul, and you're like, fuck, dude, like she is back, and you're like, he's not gonna shoot her. And that shot of her dropping down and like taking a few steps, and she just looks so terrifying and evil. And
They kind of foreshadowed her showing up though, when he asked, "What is her name?" Ariadne.
Ariadne.
So what do you see down there?
Well, and then she also told him the maze, which that's rule number 1.
Yeah. And I mean, the deeper you go, the
He could have told her to
less
take
control you have of the
He could
the
have
dream.
taken the earpiece off.
Do you remember what Mao said? Mal. Do you remember what
Mal.
she said when she dropped in? Was behind him?
Coconut Mall.
I don't remember.
Fuck,
I wish I did.
It was something kind of goofy but kind of hard at the same time, and I don't remember what it was.
I don't remember.
It was something like
Jamie.
fucking, like hey there or something like that.
It's gonna take me way too long to find that probably.
I don't know.
But that part was so dope.
It was very good, very good. I had one more favorite when Ariadne, right?
Nailed it.
Right? Did I?
Yeah.
Sick. Philippa. When Ariadne first went into Cobb's dream, and she was
Is
kinda
James
like,
a shit name too?
No, James is a good name, but Philippa.
You know what?
Are we fucking
He's gonna
serious?
He's gonna
Philippa?
grow up and be called Jim.
Philippa.
How is that a shit name?
You wanted a boy. You found out it was a girl. You were gonna name him Philip, and then you went Philippa. Are we serious? Are we serious?
Hey, fill up these nuts. Keep it moving.
But anyways, I'm gonna cut you off. You guys say Dom is a bad name.
I think
I saw
Cobb is
some
a stupid
research that said in most Slavic languages the word Dom means home, and the entire movie Dominic Cobb's objective is getting home.
name. Yeah, but
is that the same deal from Dom Toretto?
Who the hell is that?
Fast and Furious.
Family.
Family. More about
But,
family.
I
I'm
said-
bringing the rock because I'm about family.
I said forget about it, cuz.
I'm beefing with her. Forget about it, cuz.
Forget about it, cuz.
I don't know.
Legend.
And then I saw something that all 5 of the names,
Well, I
or all
think
6 of the
Dom
names,
Cobb as your main
the
character.
initials of them are Dreams.
Name is stupid.
Dom. Who's R? R. No, there definitely is one.
What was Cillian Murphy's character's name?
Remus.
Fisher.
What was his first name?
I don't know.
Killian.
Because there's not an F in Dream, so
Dream,
it had
dream.
It had to be something. Who was he? Was that Ariadne?
E is Eames.
Eames. Okay.
A is Ariadne, and M is Mal, and S is Sado.
Okay, so I'm gonna say.
Who's the R?
It's gotta be Fisher. I'm gonna say.
Arthur.
I'm gonna guess his first name was Robert. Robert.
Maybe.
Fisher.
You might be right. It probably is.
Robert feels right.
Let's see.
What about my guy Arthur?
Arthur. No, there had to be an R.
You're a good man, Arthur Morgan. Can we do D-list video games? I want to buck players.
Robert. Robert is the guy, the old guy that Eames keeps impersonating.
Oh fuck, I was wrong. What's Cillian Murphy's character's name?
Fisher. Oh, is it Robert Fisher?
That's what I.
So who's the
thought.
old guy? It might be. I don't know. Whatever.
Uncle,
There's a Robert.
Uncle Tom.
Oh, and then
Uncle Tom?
Pay, and then it says Dreams Pay. Add in Peter, Ariadne, and Yusuf. So I guess the A is Arthur. Whatever. Anyways, the names are sick, bro. You guys suck,
Philippa. That's all I got, man. That's all I got.
Where does Philippa play in the part of
bro.
this?
Your name is
fucking-
Cornelius.
It's actually not.
Cornelius.
I don't go by Cornelius, guys.
Cornelius.
William.
But yeah, when she popped
You know what
in
my middle
Cobb's
name is?
dream-
Robert.
Randall.
Randall. That's close.
Randall.
You know what my middle name is?
Philippa.
It's close.
Philip.
It's Paul.
Ooh.
That's hard. I got Anthony.
Hi, I'm Paul.
What's Paul next?
Paul Blart Mall Cop.
No, the movie like an alien.
I don't know what that is.
Oh. There's a movie my mom wanted them to watch when it came out. I don't know. There's some alien.
That shit probably
smoking weed
ass.
and doing some fuck shit.
Yeah. Movie next week is Paul Blart Mall Cop 2. Not the first one.
Not the first one. We don't like that one.
You guys have to watch the first one on your own.
Let us know your thoughts on it, though. But let's get back on track. I said I got a question. Unless you have anything else you want to add about the scenes, like, do you have a? Did you put everything in there?
Yeah, I mentioned all my favorite scenes other than the ending, but
Yeah, we'll get to that because that's also a question. Probably.
Cut off.
okay, let's hear
I
first
got a
one.
question. I said,
Cut off on mine.
let's see. Do you think it was easy to make Fisher trust Dom
Didn't let me talk.
because of the mental state he was in at the time because his father just passed? Or do you think he's just a pussy?
At what stage?
Because his father just died and he's on the plane back to go settle the will. And they
Oh, you're talking about you're talking
about
about like
yeah, like
on the
early-
plane?
When
Yeah.
he gives him the drink.
Well,
That's
not even that. Just when he's in the mind convincing him that he's dreaming and that he was the trained professional there to help him and not his actual subconscious there to help him.
No.
He's like,
I
you got to
think-
stay with me.
I just think
He just he's like, oh, okay.
I just
think anyone
no,
would believe that.
and I think Cobb
because
is,
they said they tried it before and they and it failed because the person realized what it was and it turned on him.
I just think this is like this
So they
is
said it failed before.
this is Cobb's, but Cobb do that shit for real.
they
Like
said Cobb tried it before.
Also,
and it didn't
I
work.
think Fisher's more naive than
Do you think
fuck
part
was
of it
his
played
name?
because
The
of his?
Asian guy. I keep forgetting.
Sato.
Yeah, I think Fisher's more naive than Sato. Like
They
Sato's
weren't
been there,
doing that
done
on Sato.
They did that. That was the beginning of the movie. No.
No, but
Yeah.
they tried it at different time, is what they're saying.
Well, I thought that different time they were talking about
No.
was when they did it on Sato, and Sato was like, "I know what the fuck you guys are doing, bro."
I don't think so. I don't think.
I
no,
never
they're
thought
trying
about that.
Inception, I think. I
But
don't know. Or let them know they're dreaming. I think it was a different time, but
I think. So your question was Fisher a sack or?
do you think he was too trusting, or do you think it was a lack of training?
I think he was a little too trusting.
Yeah, I don't think it was a lack of training because
But
for the Modern Warfare 2 scene, they got a whole fucking military base.
I just think
That's part of the
I think
subconscious
that's
training.
like part of like his personality. I think
Yeah.
he's just a trusting person, and like you said,
He was in a vulnerable
he's a little.
state.
I think he's a little naive. I think
was
he's a
in a
little trusting,
vulnerable state.
and he's in a vulnerable state too.
I would have trusted one. A man sits down next to me at a bar and he's full like talking like that. He's like, "You are in a dream. I'm in a dream. You're right."
Yeah, he
I'm
would have
probably
got
not even in a dream.
he would have got
I'm
me
at the
too
bar
for
down the
sure.
road. You're
trying
in
to see
a
my
dream.
asshole?
Yes, I am. The only way out of the dream is to show me your butthole, yes, sir. Prove it, yes, sir.
Prove it.
They're coming for you. Pull it down. All right.
Can we at least go to the bathroom?
If you're wearing a red lace
Please.
song right now, I'll believe you.
How smooth was Arthur when he got the little smooch from Elliot?
That was pretty smooth.
What's funny, bro?
Something that is smooth as hell.
From Elliot,
Smooth as hell. She looked flustered all movie too. Flustered.
he got her.
Just think about that kid.
He got her. Anyways,
Also, I think it's a crazy master plan to, tricking somebody to help you break into their own subconscious.
yeah, it's unbelievable.
Insane. That's what I'm saying. Just add in a note.
The fact that they didn't die is crazy, especially like after the first dream sequence where they just start getting blasted at, and the stupid train comes right through the middle of the road. That part was sick.
It was sick, but like nothing.
No bodies.
I get you're in a dream, but nothing.
Also, how much
No
pull
bodies.
does Mr. Saito have where he could just be like, oh yeah, this guy's wanted because he killed his fucking
Yeah, that
wife,
was
but
kinda crazy.
you're going to let him walk through immigration because that's
I don't
my
know.
guy right
He
there.
bought out a whole damn
That's why- I put-
airline
Yeah,
because he wanted to.
That's
So
what
he
I did.
does got some pull for
When they're
real.
talking about how they're going to infiltrate the airline, he goes, I bought the airline.
Like I said, I thought
Like,
that
imagine having fuck you money like that. What would you buy?
I would be a season ticket holder to all my favorite sporting teams.
Yeah, but like, what's something that's just like
like one purchase.
just a belligerent purchase? Like, you just do it just cause. Like out of an instead of dealing with the inconvenience or just something like
I mean,
something like that.
I'd definitely buy a Lamborghini. Probably.
L purchase.
L.
L
Well, I mean
purchase.
that's obvious when you got a bunch of money. That's like saying you're.
I don't.
I don't think.
Well, for about a whole airline, that's like that.
That's true.
It's just like
okay.
fuck you, I'm not doing it,
I would
yeah.
attempt to buy the Chicago Bears
that's a good answer.
That is a good answer.
and maybe try to change some shit up around there, bro.
Might get worse.
I would buy the
worse.
team. I would buy the team, and then I would hire Dominic Cobb to perform Inception on our GM's mind.
Well, you wouldn't need to because you are the owner.
yeah, if you're the
You wouldn't
owner,
even need to
you
hire.
could also you could do the Jerry Jones route and be the GM too. Fuck it, make yourself head coach. Do all three.
Not a good idea.
Offensive coordinator.
But yeah, I would definitely I would buy something related to sports, whether it was like season tickets for the rest of my life or like buy a stadium or buy a team or obviously buy a bunch of land just for myself.
You know how many old like signed jerseys I'd get and throw up on my wall, like game worn.
If I had all that money, bro, my man cave would be crazy.
I'm talking like.
That's how you know you got fuck you money when you gotta make.
I'd have a 70mm IMAX theater in my house.
That's a good one.
I'd have a freaking. I'd have a bullpen so I could strike out Corey like once a week.
Whatever you want.
And just
Well,
hit
you're gonna need a
nukes
doctor
off
on the
him.
sideline because you can't fucking throw a strike. You're gonna break my bones.
Fucking golf sim, actually. I'm getting a golf course around my house.
I'm legit putting like 4 or 5 holes. Like, you ever see Tiger Woods' house?
4 or 5.
One of his house, 18.
House on the mountain. I'm making.
I guess
holes.
Sato probably has a lot more money than Tiger Woods, so probably be able to get an entire 18. That's a good one. I would definitely buy a golf course. 100%. Design it.
Golf courses aren't profitable.
I don't
Doesn't
care.
matter. I've got fuck you money.
You know what? I would buy it and I wouldn't let anybody play on it but me. Hire a whole grounds crew.
That's a tax write-off.
Cool. Good.
Yeah, it's not. Never mind.
I'm vibing.
Fuck the ground screw. I want one guy that I hate just to fix every divot I make.
Just a guy following your tail.
You hire the person you hate the most to fix my fucking
you snap at one guy, he fixes the divot. You snap at the other guy, he holds your glove. You snap at another guy, he's your caddy.
And he sits in the fucking clubhouse waiting for you whenever you want to play
There's
golf.
one guy on every hole tending the pin.
God.
Like 18 guys total.
Aaron Rodgers.
Don't pull it out unless I'm like 2 feet out. Otherwise, keep that in there.
Also, a scene that I thought was crazy was when Ariadne.
You guys are
2 very nice people.
Why?
We got what we got.
I'll put a
because you guys have freaking tried to say her name 100
What
times.
is
You
it?
can't. Ariadne.
I've been saying that.
He's like Ariadne.
Is that not what I just said?
Filippo, right?
Is that not what I just
You guys
said?
are just questioning it.
It's a
You know
weird
what'd be
name.
funny if I've been saying it wrong the whole time.
Okay. Imagine being inside Dom's mind like that. The way that Ariadne was. That's insane. That motherfucker built the whole fucking 12-level.
He did.
Prison.
All that for some cat. That's crazy.
Going under club, baby.
I ain't gonna lie, dude. Respect.
You know what's
Save that cat. Save the cat. You ever read the book, the screenwriting book? It's called Save the Cat.
Told I should get that book.
Like
That's what Leo was reading. That's why he built all that, because he was saving the cat for real.
Imagine I'm in there
I
dreaming.
have it if you want it. I haven't read all of it.
Do you think he had one room just for porking?
That was actually what the bee was.
Like one of the dreams.
Yeah, one of those rooms on those 12 plus basement.
I think it was
It
had to be number like 6.
And then number 9, nice.
We cracked the code. We cracked the whole movie. All right, next week's episode.
You're a sick guy, Dave Chappelle.
Sick guy, Dave Chappelle.
I like how we're gonna keep referencing Dave Chappelle.
And they have no idea.
The clip, so they don't know what we're talking
They had
about.
no
Well,
idea.
unless they become patrons.
Real
Pop out in
D-list.
episode 248.
Real D-list cinema heads, no.
Which means the 3 of us.
The
here.
mystery of Dave Chappelle.
But
Now today's episode featuring the one, the only, the funniest comedian ever, Dave Chappelle. It's just Corey and Dave Chappelle facing each other at a table.
I would love that.
That would be
Hello,
funny.
Dave.
Who the fuck are you?
Where am I?
My name's
You're in
Corey,
a
and I'm
dream.
with the. I'm actually your secret hired bodyguard. I'm here to protect you, man.
See, but I'm a specialized bodyguard.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna go with who's y'all's favorite character? in the
Arthur.
movie?
Ariadne.
Ariadne, really?
Yeah.
And you don't even know her damn name.
Spell it.
Ariadne. A-R-I-E-D.
Nope.
And
You got it wrong.
wait.
A-R-I-D.
A-R-I. Harry. A-D. Odd. N-A-Y-N-A. Ariadne.
N-A-Y-A?
Nay.
No, it's
I had to put an A after Y. I said
A-R-I-
N-A-Y. Ariadne.
A-R-I-A-D-N-E.
You gonna let him yell at you like that?
N-E.
Yes.
N-E.
Yes.
Nay.
Ariadne.
Ends in an N-E.
Ne.
It's Ariadne. You gotta
How
put
much
a
of that?
long-
$5.
you gotta make it a long-
$5.
Don't take it. Don't
$5.
take it.
I don't have $5.
I watched with subtitles, guys. I know that it ends in N-E.
Is it a long E?
No.
What?
What do you mean a what? Ariadne.
You remember the old basketball player Nene?
No.
How was his name spelled? N-E-N-E. Nene.
But he had a little
It's
thing
Nene.
above it.
It's Nene, not Nene.
He's like
No,
Nene.
he had an asterisk
spell
above
Nene?
the E. It was a weird E.
When you hit the fucking Nene, how do you spell Nene?
That's a different thing.
N-A-Y, Nene.
No, it's N-A-E, N-A-E.
Bro,
It's
I can't.
N-A-Y.
You've never heard a word.
guy's
How do you
stupid.
spell
with
hey? A-H-Y. H-A-Y.
Thank you, Jamie, for pulling up this information for us.
Pete Postlethwaite.
Look at her damn name and give me my computer back, bro. I know you've seen it by now. You've been looking at it for 30 seconds.
The bracket's kind of crazy that they had that in.
Why is it crazy?
Patreon content.
No reason, but it's kind of crazy.
Canceled. But yeah, so my favorite character is Mal for sure.
Maul.
I just think she's
Mole.
That's your
she's-
favorite character, and you can't even pronounce her name right.
at least
Mal.
I can fucking
Mal.
spell it. Mal.
N-A-Y.
He would spell it M-E-L.
That's actually how I would have spelled it. What is it? Is it M-A-L? Is it
If you
M-A-L?
ever do that to me again on an episode, I'm gonna fall through right to your jaw.
My fault, bro.
Yeah, she's my favorite character, bro. She's dope and she's dumb scary.
What makes her dope? Is it the jumping off the building?
Is it her mind being easily corrupted so that she thinks that the real world
Is it her
not
locking
real?
up her totem in a fucking dollhouse safe?
From her OG house as a child because
Yeah,
she
she's
probably
dope,
got some
dude.
trauma packed up in there?
No, for real though. What makes her dope?
Mal, M-E-L, Mal.
Yeah,
It's
M-E-L
dope.
now.
Hey,
I just think like the
Okay, wow.
actress herself. I don't even know what's her name, bro. Her name
he's not
is
even prepared.
Marion Cotillard.
That's a cool name.
That is a sick name.
Is that French?
She's a sick actress. That's part of why I liked her character so much. I think because the way she acted that
good
part,
actor.
and
Actress.
she really just made you feel the
She was
same.
crazy.
Like, yeah. I mean, that's how
Inception.
Cobb kind of felt about her too. Is the way us as the audience
But he
felt
made
about
her
her.
crazy.
Can I,
Yeah.
for a second, like go back to something we were saying way earlier?
Yeah, go for it.
Corey was talking about corny dialogue. When she did jump off the building and fucking kill herself, and Cobb. No, man! Oh God! I thought
He just watched his wife kill himself
I mean-
and
Yeah,
framed
but the
him.
way he said
Well,
it.
What? How would you
What would,
react?
you probably sit there
I'm
with your
not-
hand. No. You probably sit there with your hands in your pocket, like, damn.
And that's probably exactly what I'm doing.
Dude.
It wouldn't even be front pockets either. I'd be fucking
That scene is
like that.
That scene is really good. Just
Shit! Another one.
nah, dude. That scene's pretty scary. I mean, because that's the first time we hear about how like everything went down. Why
He's on the run.
he's on the run.
Why he was working for
You know
Cobalt,
why
and then he
Maul
was
is so. I mean, we don't learn everything about because we don't know that he performed Inception on her yet at that point. But
Who's to say?
no, they didn't tell us that yet at that point. But that's all when he's telling
man.
Ariadne in the one first dream level, like everything that happened between them. And I thought that scene was really well acted. I mean, I know you think that Leo, I guess, was overacting a little bit.
I thought it was a little corny the way he was talking.
He was very passionate about this woman,
I mean, like,
the
down
mother
on
of his
knees.
children, who then told him that she's going to kill herself. Or do we have to censor that?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well, that she was going to end her life. And that she wants him to do it too with her
In game.
in-game Minecraft, of course. And that he should do it because if he doesn't, she basically framed him. So how would you react? I know you probably have a different reaction than most people.
Yeah, no, I probably would.
But-
That I'd just be standing there like.
And you have to think he also
Or
spent
what the fuck?
a lifetime with her in Limbo too. And
Sure.
then he finally gets back to his children, who he also
And
loves just as much.
we don't know this at the time, but he also reacted like that because he knows he's the one that planted the idea in her mind.
Yeah, I
that
didn't
It's
think
his
about
fault. It's
that.
his
so
fault
like
that
then
she's
he's like, dude, I really just fucked up Like, I fucked up for my kids. I fucked up for me. My wife
you
just
fucked
fucking
up her
jumped off a
life.
building and died. Like,
Kind of.
it's a lot of shit, bro. I think it's worth a little more than just a damn.
I think we need to sit down with Dom Cobb, the man himself, and really unpack this.
I still think I'm just reacting with a damn.
I mean, but
The Dom Cheadle and the Kevin Hart video. How old are you, Dom? 53.
Damn.
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 I said, damn. All right, I got a cool question.
Yeah.
If you guys could perform Inception on any human being, who would it be,
why are you looking at me like that?
and what would you plant in their mind? Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, you can go first. I need to think of something.
Okay.
Got one.
Well, first, I would somehow.
Well, actually, I want to say this. Actually, it does have to be somebody that would fall for it. Like somebody who is
Yeah, I've got one.
like Mr. Fisher.
So both of mine are probably not valid.
Because if they're smart enough
wanna
to
hear your
figure
not
out,
valid
like
one
if they're
anyway.
Saito knew what the hell was going on. Or if it's somebody sharp enough to know what the hell is going on, you're not gonna be able to trick their mind.
So, okay, I'll just do a hypothetical.
Okay.
I'm going to act like it's 10 years from now when this podcast is very popular and we're known people in the movie world.
Hung, handsome, and rich.
So,
Yes, sir. I'll be in.
we're going to have Scarlett Johansson on the podcast.
Oh, please. She'll be like.
And I'm going to plant the idea
Age like 5'1".
in Scarlett Johansson's mind that I am the love of her life.
Not consensual.
Okay.
And she will.
I'm not with this
Need to
man.
marry
This is
me.
non-consensual.
Okay. Okay.
Is that really that? I didn't look at it like that. Now that's just like.
No, it's not consensual, man. That's a crazy
Kind
mind.
of gross.
Is
You don't
it
want
really?
Her, you don't want her to fall in love with you for you.
I just want her to fall in love with me. I didn't say anything else.
That's like
But for you,
That's like
you
you
don't
know
wanna
that's
earn it.
kind of like
What?
Harry
roofing
Potter.
a woman.
You've seen all the Harry Potters, right?
Sorry.
We've
I
all
did not say.
we've all
far.
seen all the Harry Potters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what
Read the books too, actually.
Which Harry Potter?
I
was
read
it
them twice.
When Fred and George.
I read it backward.
When Fred and George were running their little like toy shop, prank shop, and that girl was buying the love potion, trying to get Harry to fall in love with her.
Yeah.
That's kind of what that's like.
It's not real. And then you're
Whatever.
gonna say one thing.
Me and
Out of
you
anger,
might have
things that work.
a similar one to my second one. I think I already said something about it earlier, but I would meet the GM of the Chicago Bears and plant his mind to fire the entire coaching staff.
Okay, so I've got something close to that.
That would be mine.
Let's flash back a couple years ago. You're looking at Super Bowl 52, right? Was it 52?
Shaking my head because this is dumb.
I don't know.
Whatever the last Super Bowl was
Tell
with
the
the Chiefs
people
and,
not
with
to
the Chiefs and the
inject
Eagles, and I
Patrick
bet an
Mahomes with
entire
the-
paycheck on the game. And going into halftime,
So you're gonna perform Inception on yourself?
no, going into halftime, Mahomes happened to have a pretty tough ankle injury there that he was screaming in pain about, and he didn't really seem like he could play anymore. And there was a certain athletic trainer, maybe, who shot him up with some type of illegal drug and let him play and ball out for the rest of the game. I'm playing in that athletic trainer's mind not to give him that drug.
And the
because
next one is
it
just
would
gonna do it.
fucking kill him or something. And then next thing you know, I'm a happy man because the Eagles are Super Bowl champions. Once
Somebody
again.
else you're gonna inject.
I am about $3,000 richer.
That $3,000 would have been gone a
It
week
would have been
later.
gone, but I would have been happier. I wouldn't have had to shut myself in my room.
But now
and
you
watch
have a
Princess
good
Bride
story
that
to
night.
tell,
Oh,
and you still have negative 3,000.
That's true. More.
So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube. You know, if I had Inception,
You have Inception.
I
I am Inception.
that was my favorite part of the movie when they.
That was the best
We
dialogue.
are Inception.
You hear them all in the background when
him
this
and
top's
Maul
spinning.
just looking
They
into
cut
each other's eyes before the train hits him, and he goes, "I am Inception." Okay, but I would actually
fucking
use Inception on every single person who's not subscribed to the D-List Cinema.
Wow.
How
You guys hear that one?
Tell them they want to subscribe
What's
and
the
watch.
population of the Earth?
It's like 8 billion
least
or
3.
something.
At least 3. Can we get 3?
3 bill.
If we hit
I'll
3
take 3
subscribers by anywho, but yeah, that's like subscribe.
That was a good one. I like
Oh,
that.
Shameless plug. I like mine a little more, to be honest.
I really like the Scarlett Johansson one until you guys turn it on me. It made me feel like a creep.
I didn't turn on anybody.
You know, I thought that was a good one. Whatever.
I would have made the same one about the actress.
I want to know if y'all have any favorite quotes, but you said the dialogue was sus.
Fuck. Wait, I messed up. I actually didn't write down any quotes this time.
Yeah,
I mean,
got something.
Sato just.
Do I actually? What is that?
Oh, that's that cornbread.
That's.
He's going crazy on that.
Bro was
cornbread.
knee deep in that
Happy
cornbread.
Thanksgiving, y'all.
We got any more?
Cornbread?
It's cold.
We were eating cornbread, dog. Yeah, I didn't write down any quotes. I've done that for every movie. So
I mean,
far,
dude,
right?
Sato.
I got some quotes
Sato at
for-
the very beginning, bro, and he says it like 4 times.
What do you say?
Do you guys want to take a leap of faith or become an old man
So there's a train.
filled with regret,
That's mine. So
waiting to die alone?
So there's a train. That's what I'm putting.
Is that not a sick quote?
That's
It is a
quote.
sick-
It's a good
The
quote.
train
And he
one's
ended
good
up
too.
falling victim to his own quote.
That's a.
I wrote down the train
That's
one.
the irony.
You guys should know by now how I put a quote at the bottom of every YouTube description.
Oh,
This
yeah?
one's just gonna say.
You put it at the bottom of
So
the.
there's a train.
the-
That's Mr. Fox. Yeah.
What'd you put?
Fuck, I can pull it up real quick. I put one though.
I am fantastic, Mr.
Okay.
Fox.
I 100% put one.
I don't remember. Well, I put the Pocus Buns and Beans.
I remember typing out this morning. You on the Spotify, you did way more than I did, which I guess I gotta tighten up.
Get your muscle up, boy.
Oh,
I'm finding
I
this.
also put this note about
What a beautiful creature. That's the note I put at the bottom.
Oh.
What a beautiful creature.
when I was talking about
That was a good
how
one.
these high trained individuals have stormtrooper aim. I put these are also smart individuals in the dreams with expensive abilities, and that's why they're able to do these ridiculous plot armor feeling activities, like pull out a rocket launcher out of nowhere and noob tube people up top and make all these people miss. It's because they are the actual people and not these fake subconscious people.
Question I got: if you guys were dream extractors, Inception connoisseurs, what would you guys try or make as your totem?
It absolutely has to be something like tiny, right?
Yeah, it has to be something that you could take within, like, from
That
dream to dream.
distinctively. It has to be unique enough that you can't be recreated by somebody else to trick you into thinking you're in the real world. Start with yours. It's a brilliant question, but I know you had some prior thought to it, so let's start with yours.
I would have a extra loaded insulin pen.
You think you need insulin and a...
I think it would be a bigger insulin pen than my current. D-listers, type 1 diabetic, bald type 1 diabetic.
I stand with you. Sorry, insensitive. Not to you.
Have one, huh?
Yeah.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Okay.
It's getting deep.
Extra size.
But yeah, I'd make it an insulin pen. Thought I'd laugh a little about that one. Or my second one is I would put a little weight inside of a Pro V1
Not
golf
supposed
ball
to tell me.
to make it bigger than
But
a
then you
regular
have
golf ball.
Then you have to carry that shit around with you everywhere.
But it wouldn't be a 20-pound weight in there. It'd be like a 1-pound weight. So it's way bigger than a regular golf ball.
But you
And
just
if
got a
you
golf ball
guys
on your
saw
foot.
it, you would think it's a regular golf ball. But I only know the size and the
Got a golf
feel
ball
of
in
the
your
golf
pocket.
ball.
Well, now we
Constantly.
know.
Okay, cool.
We got his ass.
Now we know.
That's the point.
Well, they know what Cobb's totem is, but they don't know what it feels like.
That's fair.
Okay. I got 2 answers as well.
It has to be a Pro V1 golf ball too, not some little bullshit Kirkland joint that you all be using.
You don't want a noodle?
Don't want a noodle. If I get a noodle, I'm just gonna get my ass murked in the dream world right quick.
I'm dreaming. Okay, but
I thought
my
that-
real one, I
thought
got a
that-
joke one and a real one. But the joke one's also smart, brilliant even. But I'd probably, if I knew I was doing this extraction shit, I'd probably get like a ring, normal gold ring or something, maybe design on the outside so people could recreate it. But then on the inside, probably have like my initials or something, or some kind of date or something that means something to me. And then that's on the inside though, so everybody take it off. I can see it. They're not gonna be able to recreate it because I'm always gonna be wearing it. Do you have a question?
I want to comment on that.
Okay.
There are speculations and conspiracy theories about the movie that Cobb's real totem is his ring, and
I'm a fucking genius.
And they only show him wearing the
research?
ring in the dream sequences, because in the real world he doesn't wear it. And like he said, I don't know if we're talking about this yet, but he's spinning a totem that's not his.
I'm a genius. But yeah, okay. My joke one was I would wear a butt plug 24/7.
Whoa. I could just stick my insulin pen right in there.
But
Our stuff's gonna go hand in hand.
Butt plug's pretty inconspicuous. Nobody's gonna know I got a butt plug.
I'm gonna just jack it in the butt plug. You gonna have that insulin pack in there.
But then when we go into a dream, I could be like, "Oh shit, I ain't got a butt plug in here. We're in a dream."
I'm like, oh shit, I'm a diabetic for real.
Okay. That's a pretty good idea, though.
I think I thought of
Genius.
If you ain't got no butt plug in, you dreaming.
Masterclass.
I think I thought of mine. I've been stuck on it for a minute. I'm taking my fucking earbuds, man. My earbuds, 90%.
Two of them?
Yeah, like my...
Wired,
the whole time.
Wired Apple earbuds.
Yeah.
The whole time it's gonna be playing. Oh, no,
Listen,
90%
90% of the time, they don't fucking work. So if they work, the first try, I know I'm in the dream world. If they don't fucking work, I'm in real life.
So your shit don't work.
My shit don't work.
You need some new dealers. Come on, can we please get some more subscribers so my man can buy him some new
if y'all
headphones?
could think of a good way to clean out the charging port that's not like fucking WD-40 or something, because that shit hasn't worked. If y'all have, like,
I got all that wax in there.
What wax?
My bad.
No, yeah, but mine's my earbuds because they don't fucking work. So if they work, I'm in the dream world. Tap in.
I don't think that's a good one.
Tap in.
I think the Pro V1 was the best one. No, I think that the ring was good.
I like the butt plug personally.
Cool.
It's a genius.
Next episode, we should all come with our butt plug totems.
I'm already ready.
Fucking walking around like this the entire time.
No, you get used to it.
Do you?
Real butt plug heads, no.
Okay.
You sure
But
do.
I got a new question.
Let's
Let's
hear it.
get off this butt plug talk, you fucking weirdo.
I want to get back on it, actually.
You brought it up.
If you know, you know. I saw something online that said potentially that the real world could also be a dream that Cobb is in, because if he doesn't have a ring actually, and he's using Maul's totem as his own totem, Maul knows what that totem looks and feels like, so he could be trapped in some type of weird dreamscape.
Is she a fucking god?
We don't know how this shit works. But he could... That's just my theory. I don't actually... So I say it's my theory, but I don't actually think that this is real. But there were some signs pointing towards that.
Is this where we're hitting the ending?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Well, potentially. Question after. But I did... in the real world, when they were in that other country trying to recruit Tom Hardy and the other guy, the chemist... Mr. Saito knew exactly where to pick him up when he was running from Cobalt Engineering. And he picked him up at the perfect time and place to save him.
Could just be rough riding.
No, I think he made a quote. They asked him, like, this is your idea of tailing or something.
He said he's got to protect the product.
I think like he's, if he could buy an airline, I think you could keep track of your clients.
In a packed third world country like that?
I think...
I don't know. It's a lot harder.
It doesn't blow my mind that he knew where he was.
Okay.
I was kind of okay with it when I saw it.
Yeah, I was too.
All right, sure.
I didn't think it was like out of the realm of possibility at all. But
I put, when Maul was convinced the real world was actually a dream, she even said out loud to Dom, "You don't even know when you are dreaming." Which could show that he gone too far and he actually could still be stuck in a dream and not even realize, because that's his reality. Inception could have been done on him for all we know. Which, plays into people not knowing your totems because he was using her totem. And then I put... Sorry for the delay. Maul's point of being chased around the globe by anonymous corporations and police forces everywhere he goes, which represents the projections chasing a dreamer, which could add to the point of real
I mean,
world.
I'm in a dream, so I get pulled over a lot.
No, but it's just everybody's trying to get this motherfucker, essentially.
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 But I put, as final conclusion for this, everything that Maul said was very convincing, but ultimately it was because of the idea, the inception, that Dom planted into her mind that reality wasn't real, which he tried to use only on Limbo, but it corrupted her mind in the real world. So ultimately, I think the real world is real.
I think it's real too. I think, I think in the beginning of the movie, you see Cobb like struggling with himself to like, the spinning top obviously falls over, and then in the dream it doesn't, whether or not, it's his totem or not. You see the top falling over in the reality, and you see it continuously spinning in the dream. And what?
Maul knows how that shit works.
That shit was falling at the end. That's all I know.
That's what they
In
want you
the
to
movie,
think.
that shit was about
It
to
definitely
fall over.
wobbled.
But they want you to
Wobbled
But I
big,
think-
and every
I think
dream
as-
scene didn't wobble even a little bit. It was just
No, it did. It did a little. Like when it would spin, and then it would like it would.
Because I think that would imitate if it was if it was a real world, it would have stopped. But in the dreams, instead of stopping, it just keeps going.
I definitely do think as
It's
the movie goes
open-endedness
on,
of the ending.
I think as the movie goes on, Cobb's reality definitely gets more and more distorted, and I think he struggles more and more to realize what's real and what's not. Which I think makes the debate of the ending. Is Cobb at home or is Cobb still in a dream?
And
Such a great debate.
We really don't know how long he spent in limbo, because they showed scenes of him saying that he spent a whole lifetime with Maul. We don't know how long it took for him to get Saito out. We don't know if he was there before trying to get Saito out.
Well, we know
showing the
how long
beginning
it took
scene.
him to get Saito out.
Not very long.
Not very
With
long.
Maul, he was there like 50 years, right?
Yeah, they grew
grew
old
old.
together.
Yeah.
But we don't know if there was.
You said we
other
would grow old
instances.
together.
Because they
But
were
we
younger.
did.
I like when they cut to that scene where they're
Yeah.
actually old.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a corny ass line, is bad, right?
Saw an interview with Christopher Nolan that actually said that he believes that Cobb made it home, and the ending is up for interpretation to the audience. And he believes that it doesn't matter whether or not it's a dream or not, because Cobb has finally accepted that his reality is with his kids, whether or not it's
I kind of wish
in
they
a
didn't.
dream or in real life.
I kind of wish they didn't show their faces.
I kind of like that they did show their
I think that proves to me as well
It
that
was real.
it was real, because all the
They
dream
kinda
sequences
toppled
they
heavy
don't.
at the end.
It did topple heavy.
as hell.
The first time I ever watched it, I was like, "Yeah, that bit was falling
Also,
off the cliff a
I
little
like
bit."
that Nolan left it open. Like it wasn't a finite ending. Like he left it open for interpretation. That you like fucking like he didn't even. He's saying he doesn't even know what the ending is. He's just letting you think.
Yeah,
It's kind of huge. Kind of really cool.
no one does that well.
Yeah. Smart man.
Yeah, I also saw that I guess, Michael Caine didn't
that
understand. I don't know. We haven't even talked about Caine. You know,
Yeah,
Michael
he's
Caine's in
in a lot of
8
Nolan
Christopher
movies.
Nolan movies.
A lot of.
It's like it's like gadget tool, Swiss Army knife.
Inspector Gadget.
But I guess Michael Caine went to Nolan and was like, "I'm confused about the ending. What is it?" And then Nolan was like, whenever you're in a scene, it's reality." And he was in the scene at the end.
He was in the scene at the end.
So
I think it's kind
It's
of
pretty
telling
real
us.
to me.
I definitely think it's real.
That shit was toppling heavy.
It was toppling
I was
heavy.
about to give it another second on screen. It's hitting the floor. Kind of like that phone just about did.
Almost said something out of pocket, but it's okay. Do you have any fun facts? We haven't gotten to the fun facts yet.
I got a few. I do have a few.
As
Let's
a matter
get
of
to it.
fact, I do.
Well, actually.
I'm
Big
locked
fun
in
fact
a big research guy other than my other two co-hosts.
Yeah,
Hey, research heads.
You guys should watch the next movie tomorrow.
I
Give yourself 6 days to research.
What's the next movie?
could actually watch tomorrow.
I don't know, Corey. We'll find out soon, right? So I saw this one thing that said Nolan based all of the characters in the movie or that
Off
performed
the
in
Dream.
no. Well, that was their very cool names. But Philippily isn't in the word dream.
Philippa.
So it really can't be the cool names.
Dream pays.
That name was not cool.
Philippily.
It was stupid as hell.
Okay, Michael. Okay, Michael.
Michael
Named
Anthony.
after. Let's not get into that.
All the roles of the people that performed Inception are paralleled to all the roles of the people on a film set. So Cobb was the director. Let's see.
No.
Arthur is the producer of a movie. Ariadne is the production designer. Mm-hmm. She designs the dream worlds. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Eames, what do you think Eames is?
Makeup.
He's the actor.
Okay.
I don't.
Sato is the studio. The studio pays for everything, and they
die.
Yep. And then Fisher is us, the audience.
No, but I didn't get twicked in Inception.
I say unrelated thing. I kind of like how throughout the movie, like at first Fisher was really, really skeptical about everything that was happening. Like he wasn't 100% sure. Then by the time they get to the Modern Warfare 2 campaign scene, that motherfucker is sold. He is all in it. He is a fool.
Well, he was sold when Leo told him.
Well, yeah, I guess so, yeah. Actually, yeah, I mean, yeah, he was. But yeah, I don't know. When he got to the MW2 scene, he was full of like RB vet at that point. Been there, done that.
$100 down the drain. No, this ain't durable, boy. Man, I think we talked about this already. Majority of the film uses practical effects.
Yeah, we were talking
which
about
is pretty crazy. The spinning room, the explosions at the cafe are all real.
Pretty sweet. I like movies that do that.
They built
blow up cafes.
Yeah,
they built like a
fuck 'em. CGI
big cafe hater guy, huh?
Yeah, big interrupter, huh? That was me, right?
Now you'll see. Real D-listers.
Real D-listers, make a tally on who interrupts the other person the most.
They throw them at the bottom.
You be interrupted too, low key.
I don't know.
Not like me and Corey though. Me and Corey do it like every sentence.
I've never done it in my life.
Oh yeah, true.
You
got any fun facts?
Yeah, my butt plug actually needs to be charged. So.
This is a mess, man.
Okay, yeah. So there was one practical effect that was pretty cool.
Oh.
The scene where they tell Fisher that he's in a dream. You remember how I was like leaning a little, and the water's like falling off They built a set with like a 25-degree like tilt radius on it, and they would like control the set like tilting. And
the more I've been learning about a bunch of stuff like this, the crazier it gets to me because some of that shit's gotta be so hard to do.
So hard to do and so expensive to make.
Not if you're psyched.
But dude, the spinning. Have you seen a video of the spinning set? It's crazy.
But like the fact that some people can even think of these things, like we could do this to get this effect in the movie. That is like.
I mean, that was also one of my. Nolan took like 8 years making this script.
Really.
So it's a lot of time to think about something like that. You know,
it is crazy.
Especially someone with his mind and his caliber of filmmaking. Like
Smart man.
You don't know something crazy about Christopher Nolan and his wife? Christopher Nolan is knighted.
He's knighted?
He is Sir Christopher Nolan.
Really?
He got knighted in April for his contributions to film. Yep.
Who knighted him?
Yeah.
I don't know. Freaking
nice fucking research, dumbass.
The king. I don't know.
The
same person gets
dead.
I don't know.
Rest in peace. Gone too soon. Someone say too late.
Let's see. What else do I got? You guys want to guess how many times the film?
I'd like to know where he was knighted.
He was knighted in London at the palace.
Yeah, so it was the king. Yeah, the king did it.
Every person gets knighted at the same place.
Is it Charles?
Oh man, you really don't know your history. Okay, sorry.
Another interruption.
Would you like to know what?
Sheesh.
We're having a conversation here, guy.
That's what it is.
Would you like to know?
Don't interrupt me, bro. I know you're holding your tongue right now. He's like,
The crazy thing to watch.
Like, comment, subscribe. The narrative jumps between dream layers and or the story 223 times in the movie.
Pretty nuts.
That is pretty nuts.
222?
What?
You just said 222 times.
223. I thought he was trolling me.
Right.
This one is actually crazy. When the cast and crew signed on, the first time they read the script, they were so secretive about the script. They made the cast and crew go into a locked room to read the script, and then they had to leave. And they were like, "Call me when you're done reading the script." So the script would not leave the room.
Yeah, I kind of.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I like that.
It is pretty sick.
Yeah.
Only Sir Christopher Nolan could pull that one off.
Sir Christopher Nolan, the knighted man.
I would do that.
You would what? Get knighted? Ain't knighting your ass for shit.
Get knighted or lock people in a room to read your script.
I would lock people in a room to read my script.
That weak ass script.
It ain't getting leaked though.
I'm gonna read that bit for 5 seconds. I'm gonna call you. Hey, I'm done. Let me out of. Let me out of here. Okay. So the train in the street was not a real train.
No.
It was a semi truck with a wrap
With
around
train-like
it.
Oh,
features.
that's kind of sick, actually.
It was like they put like a steel wrap
With
on it.
train-like features.
That's actually
Honestly,
really cool.
Yeah, you see that one in your research?
shit is stupid.
Sorry, I'll stop doing that.
No, it's not that. The episode is stupid.
My last bit is
I like it.
The music at the beginning when he washes up on the shore. It's like bah, bah, bah. It's the trumpet in the song, like insanely slowed down.
Did okay, that's pretty cool. But also, was it the same composer of The Dark Knight?
Yeah, Hans Zimmer
It was.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say a lot of it sounded so
and
similar.
Interstellar.
Okay.
So was it the slowed down?
Hans Zimmer and Christopher Nolan have worked on quite a few projects together. Hans Zimmer is the guy who's done. He did like Lion King. He did Dune. He did. He's done a lot of stuff.
They're like, I was sitting there watching it this morning, and there was some like on their parts of it where it sounded like The Dark Knight, like a lot. Like
Hans Zimmer is the GOAT of composers for sure.
Legend.
Yeah.
Legend.
Yeah. Let's talk about Oscars. Nominated for 12 Oscars.
That's a lot of Oscars.
Won 4. Won 4 Oscars. No acting nominations.
Makes sense with that booky ass dialogue.
I was onto something. Always am.
I mean,
keep going.
did DiCaprio get nominated for the Titanic? Because that dialogue was boo boo as fuck, and I think he might have won.
I take that movie sucked.
It sucks. I hate the Titanic.
A discussion for another time.
But anyways,
Ass.
they won Best Cinematography, Best Sound Editing,
Right.
Best Sound Mixing,
Okay.
and Best Visual Effects.
Makes sense. Adds up.
Yeah.
What did they lose?
They lost Best Art Direction, which is production design.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Okay, Best Original Score. I wonder what else was nominated that year because that score is really good. And we didn't even talk about it at all.
Well, they also copied the Dark Knight score.
No, they didn't. Bro, trust me. I've listened to a lot of Hans Zimmer music. Just go listen to both of them
It
tomorrow.
sounds so similar.
Bro, it kinda, but not really. Original screenplay lost, which I don't know if you guys don't agree, but I think is unbelievable.
What did they lose to?
Lost Best Picture, and that was it. So I was wrong.
screenplay
Sorry,
and Best Picture?
I read this wrong. It was only nominated for 8 Oscars and won 4.
Okay. Do you know what they lost to for screenplay and Best Picture?
Dude, I'm stupid.
Best Picture.
He said they won 4.
Yeah.
I thought he said 1-4.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
That's something you gotta look at.
I just did.
Let's see. In 2010.
They took home 4.
1.
4.
Okay.
He just said 12. I don't get it.
So which one were you asking about?
Cinematography. No, screenwriting and Best Picture. What did they
Okay.
lose to?
Best Picture. Best Original Score was The Social Network. I don't even remember it, but I definitely want to go back and watch
That
that.
was a good movie.
The King's Speech won Best Picture.
What the hell?
Never
was that?
seen it, but I've heard it's good.
Okay.
Other nominees that year were Black Swan, which was really good. The
Very
Fighter,
good.
which was good.
I think I called it perfect.
127 Hours, which was good. Social Network, good. Toy
Was
Story 3.
127 Hours the one where he was rock climbing and he got stuck.
And he just cut his arm off. Yeah.
Spoiler.
And then original screenplay, The King's Speech won that one too.
What is this movie?
Maybe we could do that as our next episode.
Fuck no.
I've heard it's good. I have wanted to watch it for a while. I think it's on my watch list on Letterboxd, but yeah, I mean, let's see. Actor in a leading role. Damn, The King's Speech went crazy at this Oscars.
What is that movie
I've
about?
heard of it.
I guess The King's Speech.
It's about it's like some old ancient emperor or some shit. I don't know. I'm definitely completely wrong, but it's about like
Sounds great.
some shit back in the day. Let's look it up. The King's.
Okay.
2010 historical drama directed, blah, 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 plays the future King George VI, who. Why are you laughing?
I was laughing at him.
Whatever.
She's dumb.
All right. That's it for the Oscars.
Wait, what was the King's Speech about?
Well, I was trying to read it, but yet again, just a lot of overlapping dialogue.
A lot of shenanigans.
A lot of overlapping dialogue.
I haven't said a word, man.
King George VI, who to cope with the stammer, sees someone, an Australian speech and language therapist played by whatever. The men become friends. They work together, and after his brother drops from the throne, the new king relies on the guy to help him make his first wartime radio broadcast upon Britain's declaration of war on Germany in 1939. So it's about a guy who's becoming the new king of wherever who can't freaking talk.
Best picture?
Sounds like Corey.
Best picture.
It's probably pretty good.
You think I'm a king?
No, I think you have problems speaking.
I
Uh,
don't think I have problems speaking.
I'm kidding. Yeah.
Word.
So I think Inception's probably going to be the movie that stands the test of time over The King's Speech. But shout out to The King's Speech, man.
Hey, man, it was probably a spur of the moment vote there.
Yeah, they just don't fuck with the boy Christopher Nolan.
All I know, 2009, right?
2010.
2010. All I know, I have never heard of The King's Speech in my life, and I watched Inception twice.
I watched Inception probably like 12 or 13 times.
I was going to say that's insane, but that's about the same as me for La La Land at this point, so
Yeah.
I can't even say shit.
Yep. Well, it's a wrap. That was Inception.
That was Inception.
One of Nolan's best. I think we can all
Sorry.
agree. You know, we had agreements, disagreements, but we all love it.
We all love it. Sorry if that was a mess. It felt like a mess. Was it a mess?
I
Yes.
loved it.
I
It
had
doesn't
fun.
matter. We're just chopping it up,
I
bro.
had fun.
Speaking of messes, next week we're going to watch Babylon.
Come
Oh,
on, more
Finish-
Damien Chazelle.
Finish off the Damien Chazelle.
nah, we ain't finished it with
Oh,
it.
And recent time for us, finish it so we can have a proper
We
ranking.
ain't done the Whiplash.
I'm not talking about for just this.
Okay,
We can do Whiplash too then. But
double feature already.
I'm not.
A little twofer? A little twofer? We'll do the one for. The one for is pretty long.
Doing Babylon.
Let's go. I'm excited.
We watched Whiplash a month ago, so it's easy to
It was about few
have a
months ago.
proper ranking
Thanks, dude.
of the movies because I really love the movie and they hate on it. So see if we can change the rankings.
Just because it's the lowest in my Giselle rankings doesn't mean I hate on it.
It's at 3 for me, 3 or 4.
I think it's great. I think it's a
Honestly-
great movie.
3 or 4 too is very fucking loose because all 4 of his movies are good.
I mean, I think La La Land and Whiplash are 5 stars for me, and then the other 2 are 4.5, which 4.5 stars is pretty legit.
Put Babylon at 4.5 and First Man at 4.
Yeah. Well, maybe you're right, Corey. Maybe second watch will get me.
Movie is good. I think that was overhated. A lot of people were talking shit.
lot
about
of
that
people
movie for
did. A lot of people-
There
yeah.
was no reason to be
Yeah.
talking crazy about that movie like that.
But maybe we'll be talking crazy about it next week. Tune in, find out.
But yeah, Babylon, man. Before we leave, a little shameless social plug. Y'all are probably already watching on YouTube. If you're not watching on YouTube, then you're listening on Spotify. Both at D-List Cinema. We've been bad at posting shorts, but we're gonna post shorts on the Instagram that is also D-List Cinema. On the TikTok, that is also D-List Cinema.
How about them YouTube shorts?
The YouTube shorts will go up on the YouTube.
At what's that?
D-List Cinema, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Here. I'm pretty sure it's at D-List Cinema.
Is that what it is, Corey?
Is it D-List Cinema?
I'm not trying to interrupt nobody.
I think he thinks it's at D-List Cinema. While we're at it, we have a joint Letterboxd account that is also, you would never guess it, at D-List Cinema. We do have our individual Letterboxd accounts too. I don't remember the ads, but they're all linked in the description now because we got verified on YouTube, so we could link them in the description. Y'all could click them. But
what an outro, man. We'll see you next week.
I try, yeah. That's it. Like, subscribe if you feel like it. Tell your friends. Don't tell your friends. I don't know. Do whatever you want.
What the?
Watch the social. Look at the socials. And bye. Bye.
Oh,
I didn't say bye.
I went like this.
I said bye.
He did it with his fucking noggin.
Yeah. Look, got a couple goons in the back, and they all got a little heat sensitive smoke. They don't even gotta move from the back. You don't gotta look for the game. If you see me, always been the cool where I'm at. Okay. Shawty said she tryna take a Nate, don't break when it's dropped. She about to relapse.